Welcome. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to 9:30 Level Vinyasa for Synergy. Um, got my coffee, my goat from the Loaded Goat. So I'm ready to go for this morning. I hope you guys are ready to go. So I know every morning I try to, or every class I try to say a little something. So this morning, I just want to point out with everything we're going through again, not meaning to harp, but I feel like we go through different stages along the way. And so today, I just want to focus on just a little poem or prayer or whatever people call it, or you call it, um, and just focus on how you just have the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, and the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So I think if we keep that little saying with us, I think it might help us throughout this process. Okay, today we're going to start on our backs. So just lower down onto your back and close your eyes and focus on your breath. Start to clear your mind. Block out everything around you. It's just you, yourself on this mat. I'm going to take your right hand, put it on your belly, your left hand over your heart. Smooth out your face, relax your cheeks, and just feel your breath that it is right now at this moment. And we're going to take our inhalation into our belly and feel with our right hand our belly rise. And then feel it fall as you exhale. And inhale into the belly. And exhale. And one more time, inhaling, feeling the belly rise. And then exhale it out, pulling the belly back to the spine. And then inhaling your breath into the belly and up into the ribs, expanding them as much as you can. And then exhaling the ribs and then the belly. And take this 2-part breath for 2 more rounds into the belly and ribs. And then exhaling the ribs and belly. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Now taking this breath all the way into your chest, so 3 parts. So inhale into your belly, your ribs, then into your chest. Bless you. And then exhaling the chest, the ribs, and the belly. And taking that a few more rounds on your own pace. And remember getting that full expansion all the way into your chest. The deepest expression of your inhale and exhale. And slowly float your eyes open. And coming to a normal breath, a normal pace for you. Bring that right knee into your chest and hold it with both of your hands. And pull that as close as you can to your shoulder. Release the knee, bringing the knee over to the left into a twist. Bring your gaze to the right, tee out your arms. Let your knee drop as much as you can. And slowly rolling back onto your back. Straighten that right leg out, bring that left knee in, pull it into your chest. And slowly release, bringing that right knee over to the right, left knee over to the right, sorry. Tee out those arms, gaze to the left. Slowly rolling back onto your back. Bring both knees in. Hug it out for a second. Take a breath. Bring those feet straight up. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex your feet. Point your toes. And flex your feet. Point your toes one more time. Take that left leg, drop it to the earth. Keep that right leg up. Embrace behind your thigh. And pull towards your chest. And slowly release. Bring the right leg down. Bring the left leg up. And bring both legs down. Bring your feet up so you can get your heels as close to your sits bones as you can. And we're going to do some supported bridge here. So just inhale those hips to the sky and pull your shoulders in, stretching your back out, opening that heart. Try to keep those knees as close as you can. And pull out those shoulders and come down one vertebrae at a time. Bring those knees into your chest. And release those knees. Bring those feet back to the earth. Again, trying to touch your heels and your hands. Try to bring those feet as close as you can to your sits bones. Keep those knees aligned and inhale your hips up to the sky again. Bring those shoulders under to support. And release your shoulder. Again, coming down one vertebrae at a time. Bring those knees in. Hug it out. Bring your legs straight down onto the earth. Bring your hands out to your side. You're going to you're going to come to a seated position, pulling yourself up by your core here. So just like a string is pulling you up, Inhale it up. Use your hands to support. Good. Inhale your arms up and exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. And inhale up again. Straighten up. Inhale up. Nice big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Reach a little further. Slowly release that. Come up to a seated position, putting the bottoms of your feet together and bringing them as close to your sits bones as you can, holding the bottom. Hold around your feet if you'd like, whatever's comfortable for you. Nice straight spine. And pull those knees down to the earth. Take a big inhale here and exhale, forward fold into towards your feet. And roll it up. Nice straight spine, forehead to the sky. Big inhale here and exhale, coming down again towards the earth. Inhale up, head back, and exhale forward. Inhale up and release. We're going to come into a seated position. We're going to do some little cat cow and seated instead of onto table. So we're going to inhale and pull our chest out, open that heart. And on our exhale, we're going to pull our torsos back. Inhale forward into cow and exhale into cat. Really let that breath out. Inhale forward into cow and exhale into cat. Inhale to cow. Open that heart and exhale to cat. And one more time. And exhale. Good. Okay, come to a neutral position. We're going to take our right hand. We're going to stretch that shoulder out a little bit before we start our vinyasa. And then release, taking that left hand forward. And release. Take that right hand, reach it down to your back. Take that left hand, try to meet it in the middle for cow pose. So sometimes your fingers can touch, sometimes they won't. It's okay. Just do your best. Find your deepest expression. If you have straps, sometimes you could use a strap and then slowly release that. If you have a strap, you can use a strap, or if you have a belt, you can use that, or something, a scarf, something like that, and to try to pull your arms a little closer in this expression. So trying to keep your neck nice and neutral. Try not to bend it. Sorry, I'm a little raspy this morning. And slowly release that. Good. Shake that out if you feel you need to. Okay, we're going to come into seated now. I'm sorry, we weren't seated. We're going to come into table now. So again, nice, big, wide spread on your fingers, wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, feet to the earth. And just stay here for a moment. Feel strong. Nice neutral spine and gonna take a little balance. I'm gonna take that right foot out, but we're gonna bend it. Take that right hand out. Sorry, opposite. So it should be left leg bent, right hand out. Now you can stay here. You can turn that hand out towards the side and try to grab onto your foot. Now, if you can't, it's okay. Just reaching back is good enough. And open that heart to the right side. And release, bringing that hand to the front. Take your right hand to the earth, left knee to the earth. Good. So we're going to twist to the left, twist the back to the right. Just a little stretch for your sides here. Just go side to side at your own pace. And coming to neutral. We're going to do that on the opposite side. So taking up your right foot and then bending that. Take this left hand. And again, our sides are always different. So don't have like huge expectations. Just try it. If you fall out, come back. That's all. So turn that hand out and reach back. So this one, for me, so perfect example. If you fall out, just try to go back in. Open that heart to the side. And release. Left hand to the earth, right knee to the earth. And we're going to twist that out again. So sway those hips to the left and then to the right and then to the left. And one more time. Good. Okay, so we're going to tuck those toes under going into our first down dog of the day. So really sink that chest to the floor. Bring your head between your shoulders. Try to drop those heels. So you can walk out your dog. Come up onto your toes, but at the same time pulling your chest to the floor. Come up on your toes. Only your hips should rise. And then exhale your heels to the floor. And inhale them up again. Only the hips should rise. And then exhaling. And one more time, inhale it up. And exhale those heels to the earth. Good. Bring that gaze between your hands. You're going to step or hop forward into forward fold. Nice and gently. And just let your head hang. So we've been carrying a lot of stuff with us for these past couple weeks. So on our inhale, we're going to take a big inhale as we rise up and come up onto our toes. And then we're going to exhale and just get that stuff out. So inhale it up. Exhale, release. Get all that breath out. Inhale up again. Up on those toes and get it out. One more time up. Up as far as you can and get that out. Good. Bring your hands down. Grab onto those elbows, bend those knees, and hang. And just breathe for a few moments. Take that deep breath you need to be able to come back to a normal paced breath. We're going to swing to the right and swing to the left. Just nice and easy. And then come to some stillness here. And we're going to inhale that up. Hands together, arch back, open that heart. Exhale, forward fold. Reach that forehead out to the front of the room. Inhale the half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Come down, put your hands, step or half back to plank. I'm going to go through our chaturanga. Make sure those are the inside of your elbows are to the front of the room. Bring in your elbows to the side. So push on your toes forward. Chin, chest, belly, up dog. Or cobra. If it's too much on your back to do up dog, go down to cobra. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take a breath. Sink into that downward dog. Inhale that right foot up. Bring that right foot between your hands. Come up into lunge, high lunge. So in high lunge, if you're having a hard time keeping your balance in this position, you can widen your stance because a bigger base is always better. So get in a comfortable expression for you with here. Come up, bring your hands together, and lean back. Bring your hands down. I'm going to take them behind our back, and we're going to open that heart. We're going to release that. Bring our hands to heart center. Put them into temple. Bring it back up, and arch it back. Bring it down. Release. Clasp behind your back. Again, opening that heart. So I hope you kind of see where I'm headed towards this class. Definitely trying to do some heart openers so we can keep our minds and our hearts open. And release. Coming down in the inside of this right leg. And just come down and just get a little deeper expression of your stretch. Okay, good. We're going to take that right foot, bring it back into plank. Roll it into down dog. Bring that left foot up. And bring that between your hands. Coming up on your right side, lunge. Again, making yourself comfortable and stable. So bring your hands to heart center, put them in temple, bring them up. Come back into an arched back. Bring them down. Clasp behind your back, open that heart. Release, bring your hands together, heart center. Bring them to temple, bring them up. Arch it back. And release, bring them down. Clasp behind your back, open that heart. If it's getting too intense being in this lunge, then back it off. And release. Bring those hands down on the inside of your left leg. And again, come down to just pull that into a deeper expression. Stretch it out. We're going to bring that back leg into your plank. Adjust your hands and roll it into down dog. We're going to bring our gaze between our hands or step and hop forward into forward fold or step, walk up. Bring that head down. Take a breath. And inhale it up. Hands together in temple. Arch that back, open the heart. Exhale, forward fold. Bring that head forward, out. Nice straight spine coming down. Inhale, half lift. Nice straight back, forehead to the front of the room. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step or hop back to plank. So you can go through your vinyasa. You can meet us in down dog. You can take child's pose for a bit if you want. All up to you. Take that right foot, float it up. Chaturanga down. Chin, chest, belly, up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. Inhale that right foot up. And we're just going to bend it. And then we're going to pull it back and bring your heart open. And straighten that and bring that right foot to the earth. Take that left foot up, bend it, and again, bring your foot and your head, try to meet them. Straighten that leg, bring it down. Take a breath. Gaze between your hands, step or hop forward. And inhale it up. Maybe we can get the sun to come out today. What do you think with these sun salutations? Hand together into temple and bring it back. Open that heart. Big inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step or hop back to plank. So you know the routine. You can follow the vinyasa or you can meet us in down dog or child's pose. So float that left foot up. Chaturanga down, chin, chest, belly, up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. Take a breath. And float that right foot back up. Bend that foot. Meet your head to your foot. Bring that foot straight. Take that right foot, put it on the right side of your right hand. Come down onto your knee. Take that left hand, root it to the earth. Take this right hand up to the sky. You can also bring it behind your back, but pull your shoulder out. Open that heart. And coming back, bring that right hand here. So now, if you want to try, you can come down on your elbows. I know it's a deep expression. If you're unable to do it, just stay up on your hands. And while you're down here, take that right knee and sway it out to the right. So it's a very big hip opener. It's really great for runners, bikers, swimmers. And coming back up onto your hands. Take this left toe, you're going to come up on it, bring your right foot and swing it back into three-legged dog. And then float it down. Sorry.
So take a few breaths here in down dog. Let's just restore for a moment before we do the other side here. Good. Take that left leg and float it up. Bend it. Bring your head and your foot together as much as you can. It's a very deep stretch, very deep, big heart opener. Then you're going to take that leg, you're straightening it, and you're bringing it to the left side of your left hand. Coming down on that knee, put that foot onto the ground, top of your foot. Take that right hand and root it, and you can bring that up for a twist. Or again, you can bring it to the back, the base of your back, and open your heart. And bringing that right hand back. So you could stay here, or you can come down again onto your elbows if you can. And take that left knee and pull it out. Widen that hip. Know your limits. Don't go too far. Know your body. Listen to it. And just breathe. Breathe any breath into any discomfort you feel. And coming up onto your hands. Tucking that right toe under and bringing that left toe up or left foot up into three-legged dog. And then float that leg down. And bring that gaze in between your hands and step or hop forward into forward fold. And hang here for a few moments. You can rest your torso on your knees, whatever feels the most restorative in this pose for you. And inhale it up. Hands together into temple and back. Big inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down. Step or hop back to plank. Let's hold this for a moment. So when we do plank, we engage every muscle in our body. So it's one of the best poses you can do if you want a full body workout. Okay, we can meet you in down dog, or we can go through the vinyasa. So if you're going through the vinyasa, push forward, chin, chest, belly, up dog. Come down slow into cobra. Coming down, putting your forehead to the mat. Inhale up to cobra, open that heart. And come down. Inhale up again. And come down. So the next time we come up, we're going to straighten this left arm, but we're going to keep the right arm bent. So inhale up, left side cobra. Exhale it down. Inhale, right side cobra. and bring it down. Inhale up, straight, and come down. And one more time, because I know your triceps are probably burning by now. That's okay, that's a good thing. And exhale it down. Tuck your toes under. Come up to plank. Into down dog. Take a breath here. Float that right foot up. Bend that knee. This time we're going to open the hip to the side of the room. Keep that chest pulled down to the floor. Maybe make circles with your foot. And straighten that leg and bring it down. Bring your gaze between your hands and step and hop forward. And inhale it up one last time. Hands together into temple, arch that back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands down, step or hop back to plank. Chaturanga, one more time. Chin, chest, belly, up dog. Tuck your toes, down dog. Float that left foot up. Bend that knee, open that hip. Try to keep your chest to the floor. Maybe circle that foot. Straighten that leg, float it down. Float that right foot up. Bring in that right foot, bring it between your hands up into runner's lunge again. Bring your hands up. We're going to do some goddess here. Those are nice big heart openers, so bring those elbows down. And then bring them up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Bring those hands down. Step it back into down dog. Float that left foot up and bring it between your hands. And we'll do this on the left side. So come up to lunge, down into goddess, and up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more. 5. Good. Bring it down. Step it back. Sink it in. Take a breath. And drop those knees. Everybody was waiting for that. So cross those toes. Bring that forehead to the floor. Sink those hips as far down as you can towards the mat. And breathe. This is your time to bring your breath into a normal pace. And by doing the breath we were doing in the beginning of class, the 3-part yoga breath, Virga Pranayam, that'll help you bring your breath into a normal pace. So in child's pose, it's a really good place to be to do this breath. Because you can feel when it comes up into your chest, you can feel your whole back expand. And all you athletes out there, when you're running and biking and swimming and you need to catch that breath, just stop and do this. Most of us don't use the full capacity of our lungs, and this breath helps you expand your breath. Take your hands and walk them off to the right side of the mat. And then lift your body up and sink into the left side. Now, I like to take my gaze under my left arm and really feel that stretch from your shoulder down to your hip. Remember to sink those hips down. Slowly walk those hands into the center. Take a moment here. And walk those hands out to the left side of your mat. Again, I like to lift up a little, sink in again. Take that gaze under your right arm. Remembering to sink those hips down. And walk your hands to the middle of the mat. And slowly walking your hands in towards your body. So you come up to a seated. So you come down onto your heels if you're able to do that. If not, you can come up right away because that'll be a little easier. If it's hard being on your knees, sometimes you can get a blanket and put them under your knees. It takes a little stress off the pressure of your knees on the floor. So we're going to come up here, inhale up. Exhale, reaching behind your back. Interlace those fingers and open that heart. Bring your forehead to the sky. And release. Inhale that up again. And exhale it down, interlacing your hands and coming back. And release. So we're gonna go into camel here, if only if you're able to do it. So you could just kind of practice, and that's okay. Just leaning back. We're gonna try to grab our ankles or our heels and come back on them. So just leaning back. You can start with one, coming back with the other, and just bringing that head back. So whatever your expression is here. And slowly bring that up. And coming into child's pose. So I like to counteract my expressions. If I do a big heart opener and something that has a lot of pressure in your back, I like to counteract it with a child's pose or something that will give your back some relief from being in the opposite expression. So inhale back up. And we're going to try that again. If you'd rather stay in child's pose, just do that. That's fine. So coming back, finding your heels or your ankles and bringing that head back. And slowly coming up and back down into table, then into down dog, or I'm sorry, child's pose. I really need that coffee between my voice and messing up my words. And coming up into table. We're going to take that left foot out. We're going to bring that right foot out here and do our supported side plank. You can take your hands up or you can bring it back for a deeper heart opener. Bring your hand up. Place that right hand on the ground and come back into table. Take that right foot, bring it off the mat, left foot straight, left hand up to the sky, right side, supported side plank. Bring that left hand down for a deeper expression of opening that heart. Bring it back down and bring it back into table. We're going to come on to our sits bones and bring that down, and we're going to rock it out. So just grab onto your legs and just rock back. And do that a few times, coming back up to a seated position. Back onto your shoulders. Nice spinal rock. And come up. And how many times it feels good for you. And then we're going to slowly come down, one vertebrae at a time. Bring your hands up. Use that core. And sink those shoulders into the earth. I'm going to bring that left leg up and the right leg. We're going to cross it over. We're going to take our left hand and our right foot, right hand and our left foot. So opposites. And just hold on and pull your feet up towards your chest. So you're really, really stretching out that glute, that side hip here. And release, and you're just going to switch those legs. So just like you're crossing them. So right foot and left hand, left foot and right hand. And again, you're pulling that towards your chest. And slowly release, bringing those feet straight up and flex. Bring your hands straight up. You're going to point and circle or flex your hands and feet, whatever feels good, into dead bug. Bring your hands into your feet or your feet into your hands. And so this is happy baby. So try to keep that lower back onto the earth at all times when you're doing happy baby. It's kind of a goal. You could rock it side to side. It's like a little massage. Feels good. And just bring those feet together. Let those knees drop into Supta Baddha Konasana. Left hand on your belly, right hand on your heart. Try to drop those knees to the floor. And straighten those legs out. We're going to just do one little twist. So bring that left leg over your right and twist it out. Tee out those arms, gaze over your right. Straighten that right leg. Twists are great to just wring out all the toxins. And bend that leg coming back onto your back. Switch legs, straighten that right leg, bend the left, come onto that right side hip, and then drop to the right. Gaze over your left, straighten that left leg. And coming back onto your back. And finding your savasana. So, whatever is comfortable for you, let the earth support you. Release. Check in with yourself. See how you feel right now. How do you feel from the beginning of the class? You feel better about things. You feel less anxiety in your heart. Notice your breath. Is it more controlled? Relax your hands and your feet. Soften your forehead. Relax your cheeks. Relax your tongue. And just let your chin fall. And focus on your breath. Help me find serenity in the things I cannot change. And courage to change the things I can. And the wisdom to know the difference.
Begin to find some movement in your hands and your feet. Slowly rock your head side to side. Bring your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. Thank yourself for doing this practice today. Thank your body. Gently fall to the right into fetal position. Slowly come to a seated position when you're ready and at your own pace. Bring your spine nice and straight, hands to your knees. Drop your shoulders. Close your eyes. Bring your hands to heart center. May all beings be healthy. May our world be blessed. May you all feel peace in your hearts. Thank you for practicing with me today and sharing my space. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Peace, everybody. Shanti. Thank you. Now grab your coffee. Go to the Loaded Goat. They're still serving takeout, and go support our local businesses. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.